Pleasant day to the happy and smart learners. I'm Dr. Shobha Edward, Principal and Head of the Department of Corporate Secretaryship, KCS Kasinada College of Arts and Science, here to explain the next concept of additional conditions. For determining the residential status of an individual, one has to pass the litmus test of two broad situations. First, the testing of the two basic conditions, and the second one is the testing of the two additional conditions. So, if an individual Hindu undivided family satisfies at least one of the two basic conditions, subject to the exemptions, he gets qualified for the second round of tests, the testing of the two additional conditions. However, if he does not pass any of the two conditions specified above, as his residential status will become a non-resident, and we do not have to move on to testing the two additional conditions. So if he fulfills the first one of the two basic conditions, we move on to testing the additional conditions. So the additional conditions are: one, resident in India for at least 2 out of 10 previous years preceding the previous year. And the second additional condition, stay in India for at least 730 days in 7 years preceding the previous year. I repeat, the first additional condition, resident in India for at least 2 out of 10 years prior to the previous year. And the second additional condition, stay in India for at least 730 days in 7 years prior to the previous year. So if he fulfills both the additional conditions, he becomes a resident and ordinarily resident. If he fulfills any one of the additional conditions, he becomes a resident and not ordinarily resident. If he fulfills none of the additional conditions, then also he is a resident and not ordinarily resident. Thank you and have a happy and safe learning. Thank you.